Marc Marquez retired from his final MotoGP race with Repsol Honda in Valencia following an incident with Jorge Martin. Earlier, on the first lap, he had a contact with Marco Bezzecchi that caused him to lose ground. The Spanish rider was asked about the situation and attributed blame to the Italian rival, stating that it wasn't the first time he made a questionable move during their fights. "I will not lose a lot of time with this rider, because during the season he already pushed me out many times. It's normal. I was inside, he tried to keep an outside line to come back on turn 4. But if you are outside you will lose if the rider inside keeps the speed. And this is what we did. From turn 2 to turn 3 we were in parallel. And then he tried to keep the outside line, to come back on turn 4. But I will not lose more time with him." Bezzecchi crashed out and the incident was investigated, before no further action was taken. The Italian raged against Marquez, calling the move dirty and suggesting that race direction always acts leniently towards Marquez. "Well, the race unfortunately for me was very short," Bezzecchi began. "Marquez decided to end my race on the third corner. He did the same as he did in Thailand with me in corner 5 and 6. So he hit me right here in my back. But the problem was this time he hit me a bit harder and he made me crash very early. Also I hurt myself because I also have pain in my left foot and shoulders. So nothing more to say. I think his riding style doesn't need any explanation. And also what was very good, they didn't show the replay. It was very dirty. I think from the view from the TV, you can see very well, but it's Marquez so they don't make anything to him. They investigated it but they didn't do anything, as always. It's always a racing incident for them. The problem is Marquez." Francesco Bagnaia is assured of a second consecutive MotoGP world title. His last rival Jorge Martin fell after a few laps during the Valencia GP. The Italian became a double MotoGP world champion on Sunday, November 26, even though the Grand Prix was not over since Jorge Martin abandoned the race with around 20 laps remaining. The Spaniard Jorge Martin going off the track, who collided with his compatriot Marc Marquez's Honda and went out of steam, leaving the title to the Italian. Pure drama in the MotoGP Championship decider. Marquez looks okay though. Congratulations Pecco Bagnaia, MotoGP 2023 World Champion. Marc Marquez closed his last race with Honda with a crash. A bitter reality that the 8-time world champion must accept. He couldn't do anything or dodge when Jorge Martin hit him from behind.